You go, Paul and Ronan. It's been a while since Maghera has been in a Mageean final.
Thanks, Seamus.
But you're there now.
We're there now, yeah, and we have a strong group. Ronan and Sean Marty and myself have worked with these boys up through the years. We know they're a strong group. It would have been our ambition at the start of the year to hopefully get there. We've had a number of distractions along the way that haven't been easy, but you'd have to say that the Cubs have applied themselves, have done the most that we can for now, and it's great for us to be back in a Mageean final because it's a huge thing in the school's calendar, and for the promotion of hurling in the school, in the county, we feel it's a massive thing for us.
And having said that, this group are not unfamiliar with finals.
No, they've played in quite a few and won well and a couple of them as well, but they don't like defeat, and it really shows on them in there at half time. We had very little talking to do inside themselves. They set themselves high standards and they want to live up to that, and they know when they're underperforming as well, and they felt they were underperforming today, and thankfully we turned it around in the second half.
Okay, you're struggling a wee bit for just getting a grip of the game at the start of the first half.
It was a struggle. Ballymena are a fantastic team there. They're very sharp, physical, and we just weren't up to intensity, and that's very simple. But we plugged away. We didn't give up, and a couple of changes in personnel and positioning, and we got a couple of rubs of the green, and things happen, And
okay, you'd be happy enough with the performance of your defence overall, but particularly in the second half, no scores conceded from play.
Well, it's great to hear that because we always work very hard, and it's the old George Graham motto: be hard to beat and make ourselves hard to beat. And we have a strong bunch there at the back. We have boys that have applied themselves very well. We're disciplined. We try to be as disciplined as possible with our tackling, so we're not giving up easy frees because we know that frees in this game are going to be nailed on practically every time. But no, we'll be well pleased with that, and if we can build on that, and Ballycastle are down, have both shown a capacity for scoring, so we'll need our defenders to be on their toes again, absolutely.
Okay, and Padraig coming in there made a difference in the forward line?
He probably was disappointed didn't get starting. It was a close call for him starting or not starting, but let's just say the reaction was very, very good because number one, the first goal he got where he won the ball, took off on his own, whatever, did a lot of hard work for that, and then his battling qualities, something maybe we had held over him, that he wasn't doing enough of work off the ball when the other team were in possession, but he maybe has answered that question for us today too, so fair play to him. We love to see that reaction from somebody when they do come in.
And have you a selection dilemma over Richie Mullen, where to play him as a wing half back or up front?
Ronan was wondering whether they should put him on at all.
Richie's a very talented player, and he could probably play any position on that pitch. It'll come down again. On the next couple of weeks we'll look and see and weigh up our options again. We've got very good defenders there, we've got good forwards, and we'll see where we can slot them in.
You have watched Ballycastle in action against, albeit a weakened Maghera team at the very beginning of the competition. Have you seen much of Undoon?
We haven't seen Undoon at all. We've heard certainly that they're a very good team, some very, very talented forwards in particular, and the very fact that they've come together as a composite team, we might call them, come together like that and have bought into the thing. And Undoon probably has been one of the success stories of Mageean over this past 5-6 years, going back to when Mickey McCullough first brought them together, and it should be a cracking contest between Undoon and Ballycastle. Ballycastle have a very strong lower sixth group. We saw that firsthand ourselves last year. They have a very strong lower sixth group, and again have the anthem, speed of hand, sleight of hand, touch and all the rest that maybe is peculiar to anthem schools, and it should be a cracking semi-final.
And you're long enough about Mageean to know that there was a period there when it was only basically St Mary's, Belfast and yourselves sharing out Mageean Cup titles. It's changed all in the last decade.
Absolutely it has changed, and it's good for the competition because I would have said there was a stage that it looked like Mageean was going to drop to maybe 3 teams competing for the thing, but now all of a sudden we're back up. St Killian's have made great strides again, St Louis are coming to the top table again, and as you saw there today, pushing very, very hard to get through again. Cross and Passion are always going to be there. Down have been the real success story, and if some of the other composite schools maybe could match what Down are doing, that will all it does is push the rest of us on that much further and ask the questions, are we prepared to match what they're doing with it? So it's tremendous for the competition.
And that's again paying off in Ulster club competitions as well.
Well, luckily now we've got Slaughtneil playing on Sunday and Lavier in the intermediate as well. So we've got a lot of boys here who their local clubs are involved, and it gives a lift for hurling. And the Mageean gives a massive lift for these boys at this level too. Again, every year there's only one team can win in the county, whereas at least with the Mageean, you know, those club players who aren't going to win have the opportunity of making big strides and showing what they can do with hurling in hand.
So a lot to look forward to over the next couple of weekends for Maghera.
Very busy.
Absolutely, but that's the way we love it.
Gormaigh.